Thank you very much, Fabrice, for being with us today. It's actually your first Infra Day since you've been appointed Global Head of Investment Banking and Real Assets. So what are your impressions?
Thank you, Christina. First of all, let me tell you that we, Natixis CIB teams, and in particular the Infra teams, we were and we are very pleased to welcome you for this event. Very pleased that you attend it. And by the way, thank you for everyone, and especially our speakers, for making this event very appealing. Christina, it's true, it's my first Infra Day as a global head of investment banking and real estate. It's not my first one as attendee. But as Antoine mentioned during his welcome speech, this event has been created in 2012. The basic idea was to accustom investors to this new infra asset class. But it reached a second level now, the level of development, and obviously, given all these geopolitical, macro event, environmental uncertainties, and I would say given even this self-isolation trend, we need a forum. We need a forum of discussion between bankers, sponsors, developers. And that's very useful. That's what I did enjoy this afternoon. And believe me, the size of this audience is a clear evidence of the need of that forum.
Great. And what's the rationale behind gathering investment banking and also real assets?
You know, infra is clearly a strategic activity for us, no doubt. So an easy and simple way to answer your question is just to accompany you, our clients. If I want to be more detailed, more precise, I would say it's also to accompany a double global convergence. The first one is clearly across all sectors. Can you talk about telecom without energy, without water, without transportation? Transport carbonation is perfectly intertwined with electricity. Can you talk about critical metals without recycling? AI is all over the place. So for just this global covenant, you need a global team. That's our infra team. On top of that, we are witnesses new structural change to provide you solutions, to meet your needs in a way. 3 examples. First, it is clear that the frontier between infra finance, life-in finance is blurring. Second, our clients are converging. Recently, CVC bought out the IF, BlackRock, GIP. Third, more and more, we are facing a situation where capital market exists is clearly the way to refi all the transactions, especially the data center. And by the way, we have been very proud this year to be lead left of the first USPP refi for a data center in the UK. Thanks for the team and for the trust of the client. So for all of this, so as to provide hybrid, combined solutions and efficient capital market solutions to all these financing, acquisition, refi, development, we thought that it was a good idea to gather IB, investment banking, and real estate. I'm not going to be too much long, by the way.
You're very well placed to talk about the pipeline activity, and especially in the infrastructure. Tell us your views about that.
About the pipeline.
Pipeline, yeah.
My boss is not there, so I can disclose the figures. No, I'm joking. But I would say very simply, our pipeline, the pipeline in general, is very, very strong. Just a figure in terms of volume, for instance. Compared to 2022, for us, volume is plus 40%. Just as it is. And on top of volume, as far as we're concerned, we have also this extension of the geographies where we can operate. And this year, for instance, we have been instrumental for one of our first financing of a hyperscale data center in Japan. We've got some mandates in Portugal for greenfield railway transaction, but little by little, we are extending our geographies. Nonetheless, we are not giving up our ESG green ambitions. And you know, we are very proud of having awarded this first ESG lender by IG.
And within still the infrastructure, the infra sector, what specific themes or maybe technologies will reshape the market in the coming years?
I won't be innovative because there are clearly two waves. There's this ongoing wave, which is telecom and energy. They are very dynamic and they will remain. It's key. Powers is fueled by AI, EVs. I'm not going to repeat what has been said, by the way. There's also the booming within the renewable sectors. So that's clearly a wave, a strong wave. But on top of this wave, we think there are upcoming 2 or 5 new waves, such as transport and water. These are 2 sectors where there's clearly a war investment, because up to now, those investments were not up to the expectations, up to the requirements. That's one thing. Second, especially in the US, nearshoring and onshoring is clearly booming for the construction infrastructure and for the logistics. Third, in Europe, we have the defense. Clearly, it is already a subject, and it will be a strong subject for us, given the size of investment of the German stake, the French stake, and the European Union stake. And maybe a new one, maybe an emerging one, which is the agri-food infrastructure. We've seen some solar PV project coupled with farming, so we'll see.
One last question I would like to ask you. What message would you like to leave our audience today regarding the challenges and at the same time opportunities ahead for the infrastructure investors?
I'm going to be quick because it's the end of the evening, and as Laetitia said, we have to manage our latency. Two main items. First one is that given the needs that everyone is talking about, given the size of the needs, I can be only positive on that trend, no doubt, even if geopolitics matters. Second topic, which is a common topic for you, our clients, and for us too. We need to attract new talent, especially young talents. That's the key. And by the way, if I may say, we need young talents that know how to use AI and not young talents that are dependent on AI. So
that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, yes, especially the new Z generation. So, okay, we have a lot of challenge, a lot of opportunities. By the way, the challenge opportunities, it's obvious, that's our key drivers, and we all know how to adapt to the new situation. But to conclude, if there's one certainty, is that next year we will be very happy to welcome you again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Fabrice Croppi.